everyone, this is Christina from City Bright Knits. If you've been here before, welcome back to my channel, and you should know that I have just moved into a new crochet craft studio. I'll be showing you the yarns I've set aside for my upcoming designs. Plus, I'll be sharing 2 tips on how to make sure your whips get done by spring. Thank you for being here. Welcome back to my page. I'm Christina from City Bright Knits. Thank you. I've just arranged a new craft room, a new space for myself, so I have totally dedicated a little nook in my house towards my craft and towards yarn. So I want to bring you with me on that journey. So let's get into it. I'm going to show you my actual shelving and the 3 projects I've organized for spring and how I chose them, as well as a little pro tip for you. So keep watching. I've just moved into a new craft space. I'm still setting things up. I know previously I've had a craft space that I really loved and had so much like built-in storage in the room just naturally, and then I've also had where it's just a closet and I can't see anything that's in the closet. So this is kind of like a little like best of both worlds. Me keeping out a few yarns that are going to inspire me and that are really like themed towards the color of the season and limiting my whips to things that are manageable for myself. So here's what I'm doing. Let me take you behind the scenes and show you. And I have just a little basket of yarn balls that are left over. So these I like to make different granny squares and African flowers with, and they're just little scrap balls that I add to. It's a great project idea for later. The main project that's going to be on my list this month is using this yarn from Hobby. It's called Zafira. It's actually like discontinued is how long I've had this yarn, and I really want to use it. I think it's perfect colors for spring. It's really soft and fluffy, and my idea is to make a patchwork wearable design with this yarn. I have this yarn sitting here just because it kind of speaks to the colors. Not that I'm necessarily going to use it, but just to keep me on like the same color page. I have this shelf right here that is just some things that I love, like this little basket I picked up, as well as some art that I've done, a little bowl to put things in, and some different things that are in my whip pile that I've already made. So a great way that I like doing a whip pile is putting it in a large gallon-sized plastic bag. You can see that I have a bunch of African flowers in here, as well as the yarn that I was using to make them. This is a great way for me not to forget what I'm making, what yarn I used, and a lot of times I like to stick a little post-it note down in there telling me what I was doing, like hook size, different notes, and what I want to make with it. So that is the second project that I'm going to be slotting for myself, and I'm going to leave it out so I can see it, and I kind of have it ranked in order. So I have one project on one shelf, the next project on this shelf. You can see it's 2 more whip bags. So these are different flowered granny squares that I've made, as well as the yarn I was using to make them. And I have in mind for that one to make a blanket. For this one, it's different granny squares that are also flowered motif. I'm letting myself put this more towards summer, so I'm not letting myself get too like worked up with having too many projects at one time, but I do want to keep it out because it's been in a bag for a long time, for about 2 years now, and I really want to continue working on it, as well as the yarn that I was using when I was making it. So I hope that's showing you how I prioritize yarn I want to use, plus yarns I'm already using in whips, as 2 helpful ways for you to keep in mind when organizing and choosing your projects for spring. Be sure to like and subscribe for more.